I'm back. In case you missed Real Madrid news, here's all the Real Madrid news that came out from this date to this date. And well, Real Madrid will return to training in less than 9 days. Now, Castilla had a game during these days. And well, they won 4-0 against Marbella. Our newest signing, Rashad, scored 2 goals. And Joan Martinez returned today. He played 20 minutes under Arbeloa. Now, according to Alvaro Esteban, Joan Martinez left very good impressions in the 20 minutes he played with Castilla today, which were agreed upon. The club wants to take it slow and has high hopes for him. Xabi Alonso will keep a close eye on him. And also, according to Diario AS, the main center back duo for Real Madrid next season will be Dean and Eder Militao, supposedly. And since we're talking about center backs, Marca said this, that David Alaba will not leave this summer. His desire is clear, to compete, to perform, and to say goodbye as he deserves, on the pitch and in the spotlight. And David Alaba is not content with a secondary role or a quiet exit. He wants to bid farewell to Real Madrid in the proper way, leaving a positive impression. Alaba is working at 200% to be in top condition for the start of preseason. Now, with that being said, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And also, if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Now, supposedly David Alaba and Xabi Alonso have spoken about his role. And again, the player believes he can be key for the team, especially because of his ball playing ability. Now, according to Diario AS, Real Madrid supposedly put on the table the possibility of paying David Alaba part of the money and ending the contract. David Alaba said no, he wants to stay. Just in case you guys don't know, David Alaba's salary is the second highest in the team, estimated at 22.5 million euros. And supposedly the club is open to selling Rodrigo, Mendy, and David Alaba. But there are doubts about Ceballos and Endrick. There will be a meeting between Xabi Alonso and these 5 players on August 4th to make the final decision. Top voices at the club are in a dilemma when it comes to Endrick. Some believe he and Gonzalo Garcia in the squad together will help both of them improve, while others believe it will not be beneficial. Now, Konate news also came out that he has told Real Madrid that he is interested in signing for the club. Things are advanced, and the idea with Konate was to wait until next year. But if he does not renew with Liverpool this summer, Real Madrid could attempt to sign him at the end of the market. And there was news about William Saliba. Arsenal will now accelerate to renew William Saliba's contract. Real Madrid love the player and have him on top of the list, not for this summer but for the future. But now Arsenal are working hard to keep him. And Arsenal continue to maintain the stance that they want William Saliba to renew his contract and are confident he will do so. They asked William Saliba, when do you sign your contract? He said, hopefully soon, God is great. This year we will try to win everything. And also Diario AS said this, Real Madrid are not sure about letting Dani Ceballos go. If no one arrives, he can't leave. Real Madrid would be with just 4 midfielders until Jude Bellingham returns. And if Vinny Jr.'s condition to stay at Real Madrid is to earn the same as Mbappe, the club will not give it to him. He will leave. And Rodrigo news. Supposedly Liverpool may move to sign Rodrigo if they sell Luis Diaz this summer. And well, as you probably already know, Bayern reached the full agreement to sign Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Here we go. So expect a lot of news linking Rodrigo to Liverpool. And supposedly Tottenham are ready to sign Rodrigo for 90 million euros. But I personally really doubt it. Now also know that Real Madrid want to keep Fran Garcia as they're unsure about Ferland Mendy's fitness. AC Milan asked about Fran, but he will stay. And also Real Madrid are hoping that Xabi Alonso will help Camavinga return to his best level. And also Franco will travel to Madrid next weekend to begin his stage with the club. And Chema joins Stuttgart. And Mario Martin will join Getafe on a loan for 1 season. Deal done. Now also know this news. Real Madrid are working on installing the lighting for the stadium's exterior. The aluminum shell surrounding the stadium will feature 10,000 RGB LED lights that will transform it into a living dynamic surface. It will be able to project light, color, and movement thanks to the video mapping technique used. Each set of slates that make up the Bernabeu shell will integrate 2 precisely distributed spotlights. Another major new feature is the new interior LED ring, which will be located between the second and third amphitheaters. And also Thibaut Courtois waved the checker flag for the F1 sprint race, and he was also with Max Verstappen. Now speaking of Thibaut Courtois, they asked about the renewal. He said talks are ongoing. I want to stay at Real Madrid for as long as possible, and my dream is to retire at Real Madrid. Now they also asked Pablo Maffeo this question. A call from Real Madrid. Of course I'll go. There are teams you can't say no to, and Real Madrid is one of them. And also here are Dean's custom Adidas boots. And midfielders with 225 plus dribbles in Europe's top 5 leagues since 21-22. Jude Bellingham is on the list. And most expensive signings in the history of Real Madrid. Unfortunately, Hazard is number 1. And lastly, Keylor Navas was asked my time at Real Madrid and winning the treble. God gave me the opportunity to experience unbelievable things. And well, with that being said, let me know what you guys thought about the news.